Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Bogdanovich with the screen. From outside the arc, knocks down the three ball.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Satoransky looking around.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
It's stolen. And here's Jokic. Shoots from the elbow. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Satoransky. Down low. Here's Vesely. Here's Krejci. Over to the wing. Inside. And it's Vesely missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. Jokic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Bogdanovic has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
No problems knocking that one down. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Pass to Jokic. Takes the 13-footer. Krejci with the rebound. Here is Vesely. Satoransky in the corner. To the inside. A nice shot by Vesely.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Krejci. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Jovic. Lets it fly. Hits the front of the rim and out. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Krejci. Can't get it to fall. Knocks it loose. Here's Vesely. Pass to Krejci. Back to Satoransky. From about 19 feet. And that one drops for him. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovic. Good on the shot. Bogdanovic has got 8. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 4. Satoransky with it. He has yet to score. From the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And Jokic throws it down.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Latrey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. No good on the free throw. It's the second from the line. Here's Micic. Here's Milutinov. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now, here's Satoransky. Scoreless thus far. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Gutterich. Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Petrushev. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Another shot. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Krejci. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
On defense, the visitors. It's a 10-point game. To the inside. Oh, and... one, no question, powered it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
To the left wing. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Micic. Still scoreless. .130 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Gutterich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Satoransky. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Krejci. Misses the 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
The shake. Pass to Micic. Second shot opportunity, and he drops that one in. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And that one misses. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
7-foot shot. Pass to Jokic. Buried from 15 feet out. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Jokic's dangerous there. Makes him tough to defend when he's knocking down mid-range shots.
To the paint. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Gutteridge. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Gutteridge has got his third basket of the night right there.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Count it. He's got 5.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now, here's Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
Pass to Krejci. Lots of room. That one doesn't drop.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Jokic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Krejci, still without a basket. Fires from deep. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Takes it inside. Micic's shot is good. Micic has got his second basket of the night.
And Matador defense. That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Krejci. Second chance shot. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Jokic. They set the pick. Pulls it up. They get it back. Here's Gutteridge. From outside, off the mark. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Petrushev. Still yet to score. Jokic a screen. Out left to the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Pass to Krejci. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
They set the pick. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovic has got 11 points.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovic.
Unloads from 13. That's short off the rim.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Jovic. Back to Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. Rebound by Vesely.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Yikes. Bad miss. If he could be more assertive as a finisher inside, he would be so much more effective.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He's got 11. It's good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
.135 left in the second quarter. Satoransky. Shot to stop the run. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Bogdanovic wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 16.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
High arcing shot.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
.41 seconds left in the first half. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jovic. Over Vesely. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
.16 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bogdanovic looking around. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Satoransky. They set the pick. And he banks in the layup. Satoransky's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the right side. Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Jovic. That's tipped. Here's the break. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And you might very well see some more parts of Bogdanovic's game with a night like this.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Good on both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. There's a good screen. Down low. Here's Milutinov.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Jelinek. Five on the clock. From beyond the arc, it's not going to go for him. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Jovic. Drills the three-pointer. Jovic has got 7.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Satoransky.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Six to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Satoransky. After the basket by Bogdanovic. Pass to Vesely. It's rebounded by Jovic. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Fires away from way outside. Now, Satoransky. 12 points for him. To the inside. Vesely misses the layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
It's rebounded by Jovic.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. From past the arc. Reggie with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cuts off the pass. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He's off on that one. And he dunks it down.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Jovic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now, here's Satoransky. 15 points in the game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Snatched away. Here's the break. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Vesely. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Both teams deciding to change it up. .119 left in the third. No good. Shot missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Micic. No good with the layup. To the paint. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's the floater. He lays it in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Jokic rising up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the basket by Krejci.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
They set the screen. Pass to Petrushev. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Micic. Inside, Jokic. The focus there from Jokic.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
And the first one at the line is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Second free throw, no good. Pass to Petrushev. Here's Gutteridge. To the paint. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. One minute now into this fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Four on the clock. To the middle. A steal. Smooth finish out of transition by Jokic.
Jokic getting out and running, that's a huge plus for this offense, determined to beat some people up the court.
And that one, good.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And there's the drive. He can't get it to go. Down low. Tries again. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Pass to Vesely. Here's Jelinek. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Pass to Krejci. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Goes back up. A nice shot by Vesely.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Now, Jokic. Kalinic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
tough to box out Jokic, not only strong, but long.
Fires for three. Krejci, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Satoransky. Here's Jelinek. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Right side, Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Bogdanovic. Here's Jokic. Misses the tough long-range runner. Pass to Krejci. Here is Vesey. Jokic defending. He's all alone. And here's Bogdanovic for three. Here's Jokic for three. Doesn't go for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Here's the three. The shot, no good. Pass to Vesely. Right wing. Here's Krejci. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Jovic. They're enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Satoransky. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovic. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And it's good, 2 points.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
And the basket by Krejci. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. Bogdanovic, no luck. Buries it down low. And so here's the home team. Pass to Jovic. Six on the shot clock. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Satoransky. It's rebounded by Jovic. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
First one falls for him. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The visitors with the ball. And here is Satoransky. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.